Yeah. Plus, okay, now I'm gonna have to figure out really fast. Because it's saying it's not being recorded on Stream Live, but I'm hoping that it's on YouTube.
It's somewhere because we live.
We are live,
Let me
right?
go on YouTube real quick.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that's it's saying that I have to upgrade. I think I got to remove some of my old stuff off of there in order to get it to record because I've gotten up to my 50 hours
We're here.
on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all that matters. If it's not in StreamYard, I really don't care about that. As long as they put us up on YouTube, that's all that matters.
It's on YouTube. I just checked.
Okay, great. Welcome on in. So we are here, pour it out with she auntie, and
Yes.
we just have candid conversation, and we have candid conversation over our favorite drink, whatever that may be. You know, it may be water, whatever it is. And so we just invite you all in on our conversation in our safe space. All right. So I don't know. We never know what we're going to talk about. We kind of flow and it goes from one thing to the other. And you all feel free if you have any comments, you want to join in, you got something exciting to share with us. Hey, this is
Come
what
on
this is
in.
for. All right. So what you got? What does that say? Mom, mommy. Oh, is that the
Mama, mommy, mom, bruh. All the names they call you.
oh, bruh?
Yeah, that's what these kids saying these days. Bruh, bruh,
Oh
bruh.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I don't understand that, but why it have to be bruh instead of sis, or why we gotta be bros, you know?
Everybody's bruh. Everything. The
Yeah.
dog is bruh. Everybody bruh. It's just, I don't know. That's just what they are. My daughter know better than to call me bruh, though. We're going to have some.
Right.
I'm like, excuse me?
I heard couples call each other that, and I'm like, that's not appropriate to me. Don't call me bruh, because I ain't bruh.
I just call him babe.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, yeah. But like the bros, I think that's for the younger, like the 20s and early 30s, I think. That's who I hear saying it.
Or the bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't use it. I mean, if the kids use it at school, they'll be like, bruh. And I'll be like, bruh.
Right. So I get that. I get that, right? But yeah.
Hmm.
Now I'm not saying that to my husband, and he better not say it to me.
No, I don't think I say that to James. Like, the only thing I'll be like is babe, babe. Like,
Hmm.
I rarely call him James.
Okay.
If I call him James, he knows he's in trouble. Like, he knows I'm upset about something.
Yeah, I don't call Tyrone either. I
Yeah.
don't call Tyrone. I don't
You don't call him?
call him.
Because you can't use my phone.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't. I would say that to somebody else, but not to him. Like that's kind of awkward to me.
Yeah, it's awkward for me to call James. Like, unless I'm in conversation. Like, we talk when we're talking to other people, he's James.
Right. Right.
But,
Not to him. Hey, Tyrone.
that
That's
sounds so
weird.
weird.
Yeah, that's weird. So, no, that's
I'm
not.
trying to think, does he call me Shiante? Mm-mm. He's like, hey, babe, mama. Or he'll call me mama. Or I'll call him daddy. We had to start doing that very early on in Kata's life because I'm like, come on, James, or come on, babe. And she'll be like, come on, James. Come on. Come on, James. And
Oh,
then,
so y'all said mama and daddy so she knows
yeah,
that's what you're supposed to use.
yeah, yeah. So he calls me mama a lot. And I call him daddy. Let's go check in with daddy. I'll say, where's daddy? And like my mom used to call him son. And so Kata will be walking around the house. Come on, son. Come on, son.
Oh goodness.
But I mean, she didn't know him as anything else.
Okay.
Because that's the words I mean, when you don't have kids, you're not walking around. Well, I'm not walking around the house calling him daddy. That's just not what I'm calling him before
Right.
we had kids. And so, like,
Sit.
she called him what I called him.
Right. Millionaire sit.
What
We got
millionaire
this.
going out today?
We got this early on already. Yeah.
Millionaire don't never be added up. I kicked Tank out. He couldn't be here with me today.
It's takeout.
Tank is out of the room.
Wait, tech.
Tank.
Oh, tank. I was like tech because I thought James is a techie.
Oh no.
No,
Tank
tank.
out of the room
Tank.
tonight. No.
I heard tank earlier.
Tank
Yeah.
is out of the room. He is him and Noah. They've been into it today.
Gotcha.
Nope. He's gone. So I was like, no, you gonna let me get through this session privately today, bruh.
Right, bruh.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's out there with Noah. Hopefully they won't do
Terrible.
anything crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are we pouring it out to? What do you have? Because I think last time I don't even know if you showed yours.
Oh, last week I had a shamrock shake.
Oh, from McDonald's?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to love those.
They are so good.
But you know what? They changed it.
They
From
have
where, yeah. Remember they used to have the what kind of carton, what kind of container was it in before they put it in like the
a
plastic clear
plastic one.
Yeah. Those were the good shamrock shakes to me. Like those old school ones in the old, I don't know if it's what
Was
kind
it
of
in a regular like a McFlurry cup?
no, it was before McFlurry. It was like you know what the shakes used to come in. It was just the regular like I don't even know what McDonald's I haven't been in so long, but the original cups,
Mm-hmm.
which were paper, maybe made out of a thick paper. It was kind of coated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what the shakes used to come in. The Shamrock shakes. Oh my goodness, used to be so good then.
They've changed them again, like since like 10 years, within the last 10 years. They've changed them again. You could tell they don't what they do now is they put the vanilla ice cream in and they put some type of dye or something in it. It's more just vanilla ice cream and then
With
it's
the color. See,
yeah,
no, and you know, back in the day, that's not. It actually had a, I don't even know,
like a
minty.
flavor. Yeah, like
Yeah,
a mint. Yeah, you don't
yeah.
taste it anymore really.
Oh, then I don't need one.
It literally just tastes like a vanilla milkshake with like a little bit of food coloring in it.
Yeah, so I wouldn't get one then. Thanks for telling me that.
Yeah, don't get it because you'll be very upset that you don't never go and then you go and try that. You're like, what is this?
Right. Yep.
Not real shamrock.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that was our thing. My mom and I used to get them all the time when I was little.
Okay.
And so every year that's what we do. Like I don't really go to McDonald's either. I have to be like super hungry and nothing be around for me to go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And when I go, I get the fish sandwich. I don't really
Me
get the
too.
I don't get the burgers.
Oh, I love the fish hot. I'll be
Yes.
like hot off the grill,
Yes.
right? But
Yes.
and the fish sandwiches, why they this small? Them
Yes.
things used to be so big.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
But they
Yeah.
still are good though. That's one thing I will give them. They have not changed that. They fish sandwiches. I mean, if you just want a McDonald's fish sandwich is good, but I know other places that have really, really good fish sandwiches. Like, believe it or not, Dairy Queen has an amazing fish sandwich.
I would never think to go to Dairy Queen for a fish sandwich.
It is really good.
Okay.
It's like it's bigger.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just like the flavor of McDonald's fish sandwich though. It's some you get about 4 bites, but yeah, it's the flavor of it to me, you know, with their tartar sauce and that cheese.
Yes.
It's something about the flavor of it, but it's just small now.
Yep. That's where I go. I don't it's crazy because I don't even McDonald's when I first had Kaden, that was our spot because it was easy. I'm like when she started really eating table food, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and get you some nuggets real quick. We're gonna be good. But
Mm-hmm.
over the years, like even now, I'm like, Katie, you want McDonald's? She's like, yeah.
Yeah, they said those nuggets are not really real anyway. So yeah.
So this week I do not have my treatment the past 2 days. So I'm just hydrating and flushing out the fluids. I got some water tonight.
Oh, okay. And then
Mm-hmm.
I have a green boost. So it's what is in here? Apple juice, mango, pineapple, banana. I'm trying to see where's the green. Ginger root,
Spinach? It's no spinach?
parsley.
Parsley, green.
Parsley might be kale.
Kale.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's what I am having today.
Is that like your dinner, or do you have dinner with that?
No, I'm gonna have dinner.
Because
This
some
is
people they do that. They juice and that's all they have for the night.
oh I have been juicing more, but no, I like food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like food. So this is just to be on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've never been able to just drink
It,
those and that be it for me.
mm-hmm.
I've never,
Yeah.
yeah. I, I just haven't.
To me, juicing would be hard. Like some people juice and they juice for, man, they can go like 20 days, something like that on
No.
juices. I feel like by the time you lose what you lose off of juicing, you're going to eat it back when you start eating. Because I
Unless,
feel like, unless you're just going to drink juice the rest of your life, other
Mhm.
than that, you're going to gain it back because as soon as you start eating.
That's not your normal diet. So,
Exactly.
yeah, I agree. I'd rather go on some type of lifestyle change with like how much I'm eating, what I'm eating, than to like give up food altogether to lose weight. Like for me, that's unrealistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna gain, like you're saying, you may gain 30, but you'll probably, I mean, you might lose 30, but you'll probably
Yeah.
gain 15 back when you actually start eating.
Easy. Easy.
Yeah,
Probably in a couple days.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
because your body is not used to
Right.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm not a me personally. I don't know if I can get into juicing as a form of weight loss. Now, maybe as a form of getting the nutrients.
Nutrients.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could probably do it for that, but not for weight loss. So that's what I've actually been doing some research on what I want to do to like start losing weight,
Oh,
and I think that's gonna be my approach. Like really going down to not eating anything after 6. Um, eating 3 times a day, but those small meals.
okay.
Um, like just really watching it, like counting my calories, doing things like that. I think is what I'm gonna. Cause again, time, money, food, all of it is on some type of scale.
Mm-hmm.
You only have 24 hours in a day. You have to know how to balance your day. You only get a certain amount of money. You have to know how to balance that money. And you only get a certain amount of calories per day. And you have to know how
True.
to balance those calories. So
Mm-hmm.
if you learn, what I'm realizing is if you learn how to budget your calories, your time, your money, you will obtain balance in your life.
Yeah, I'm not counting no calories.
Yeah. Well, I
But
mean,
then
you
I
don't
don't
really
I
have
don't
to.
eat enough. I don't eat enough
Yeah, you
as
don't really
on
have
a
to.
norm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So you're not going over that
what is
threshold
it? I
anyway.
think for women 1800, I think
I thought it
for
was
women,
12.
or 1500 for women maybe.
I thought it was 12.
No, it can't be 12. I think 12 is when you lose a pound.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I think 1200 is, I think it's 1500. And if you stay in the realm of 1200, you'll lose a calorie or something like that.
so this is my whole thing that I struggle with. It's like cooking at home. Like if I go out, it's easy because you just got to count. Like look at what they say,
Yeah,
and oh, I can order this and this, and that's it, right?
right.
For
Hmm.
breakfast, lunch, and you can break it down. What if it's 15?
Then 555 or
Yeah,
however. Yeah.
yeah,
3, you save room for snacks.
yeah.
Hmm.
So it's easy. But like, so if you count like that, and you go in a restaurant and it's like 200 calories for something. then you can order like maybe one of that, and
Mm-hmm.
then maybe one more thing. If you get a drink, that's probably it, you know. So you're done.
Mm-hmm.
And what I realized is
Unless you
like
get
a little.
vodka.
Oh well, you're at 1,500 then.
No, no, vodka is vodka. I think has no calories.
Really?
Yeah, just straight. You can only have it straight though.
Oh, so you gotta get to a
Yeah,
point
so
where
you can't
it's
no
like taking you out.
juice. Yep,
And I would hate alcohol at that point.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
why I mean, who's drinking it? Like I don't know, not like that.
Right. Just let me just take some vodka tonight.
No.
Um, yeah. So, but what I realized is like a little bitty thing like this of potatoes
Mm-hmm.
is like 300 calories.
Mm-hmm.
So you really are not supposed to be eating a lot.
That's why they say, like even with meat, it should be like, the portion of the center of your hand.
That's
We
it.
eat too much. We eat way too much. And if you think about it, most times when we eat, we're full, and we continue to eat because it's on our plate. So maybe you can try to like downsizing your plate size, go to like a saucer. And then that will curb your appetite as well. You'll get used to eating smaller portions. You can't fit that much on a saucer. So you can have little, if you have like whatever, maybe peas or your rice, your meat, right? And maybe I don't know about bread, but if you do have like a little roll, right? I say in moderation, then your saucer will be filled and you will be full. We trick
Yeah.
ourselves by eating on those big plates. You think that you got to eat more.
Well, my problem is it's not the size. I can get little bitty things. My problem is I'm just like 5 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I need to get some more. And then 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I need to get some more. And
Oh,
then
okay.
an hour later,
But
I'm
you're
like,
not
let
hungry.
me just go to. No, I'm just eating because I love food. I love the way food tastes, especially sweets. Oh, I love the way sweet, and I don't be hungry at all. I don't even know what it's like to feel hungry no more because I don't get myself hungry no more. No, what? No.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm.
And I used to all the time. It's just over like the past 2 years, I think, that I've developed this sense of just like, oh, I just need to eat. I just need to eat. I just need to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like, and I won't be hungry. I'll just crave food.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. So I have to work on like having healthier things in the house.
There you go. So if you crave food, do you crave carrots and things that you can put in little snack packs? And then if you crave food, no, I'm just saying, you said you crave food, right? So you know what? I like those little small red, yellow peppers, red, yellow, what other color? Orange. They're so good. They're like sweet.
Ooh,
You said you crave food.
ooh. I crave certain types of food.
Oh, okay. Well, then say that then. So what you may have to do is break your stuff down even smaller. That gives you room for when you want to go back and have more.
Yeah,
You just having like really a smooth spoonful, and
yeah,
then you know that you can go back and have more.
yeah. I'm gonna have to really break it down because, yeah, I have an oral fixation. They talk about those. I
Hmm.
have an oral fixation. I like, just for a long time it was smoking. Then it went from that. When I stopped doing that, now it's like I gotta have some in my mouth.
Oh, like gum? Do you chew gum or eat
Mm-hmm.
candy or? Uh,
Candy, gum, all that. Mm-hmm.
mm,
And when I don't have that, it's like I gotta get some food. Like I gotta have something in my mouth.
mm.
And when I was a kid, I used to chew on my clothes.
I wonder, is that tied into that?
Oh yeah, it's all a part of the oral fixation.
So when did you first learn that you had that?
Mm, when I learned it, I probably was like, I don't know, probably like maybe 5, 6 years ago, I could put words to it like, oh, I have an oral fixation. But like, I went back to when I was a kid, like, oh yeah, I've always done this. I used to bite my nails. Like, I've always had to have something in my mouth.
Hmm. And did you ever go see about that? Like get that, like did they tell you where that comes from, or is that nervousness? Is it where does it come from?
I think it's anxiety.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's anxiety. So for me, I nervous eat. I do. Like, if I have something like this past
Sit
week, I've had
sit
so
down.
much.
Sit down.
Oh, I've been eating because I don't have anything else right now that I go to as a source for
Mm.
that, you know?
You haven't found, so it's like somebody who has an addiction, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have to find something healthy. Well, they
To
should.
replace it.
Right. And so you haven't found that thing, right? It's like a smoker. A lot of times
Mm-hmm.
it's not so much the smoke, it's that they're used to holding it in their hand a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, okay, what am I supposed to do with my hands? Right? Like I'm used to having this thing. It's become a whole, it's a trigger, right? It stimulates the mind. When you see somebody holding a cigarette, for those who are smokers, they want to smoke because they're used to holding their hands a certain way.
Yeah, and that's what I feel like it is. And then, you hear a lot of people that say, oh, when I stopped smoking, I gained a lot of weight. They'll
Yeah.
say because they go to the eating.
Eating. Yep.
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 So I totally get it. And it's like it slips up on you before you know it because you just find an easy replacement. And food is there. So if food don't tell you gotta stop eating, they just
Food is everywhere, you
yeah,
know.
food is
Yeah.
everywhere. And then once you find that as something that's satisfying, you keep fulfilling that.
Hmm. So I'm trying to think how you can, what you can use, right? Like instead of food, what could you do instead of that? Like kind of like rewarding your a reward system. Um,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm not eating food, so what else do I like that I could go to when I feel like I want to eat? Coloring, or find something that you do like and then try and replace it with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I used to did not play games on my phone at all. Now I've started playing games on my phone. And so I do Candy Crush and I do Royal Match. I play those two games. So they help me a lot on the like when James is driving or when someone else is driving and I'm anxious because I'm ready to get where, especially because we have to go on these 2 3 hour drives now. So I'm in the car and I'm just anxious. I'm ready to get there. And he wants a riding partner. He doesn't want me to go to sleep.
Hmm.
So, but his driving sometimes is just like, and so I'm like, if I look up and I see something crazy, I'm gonna say something crazy. So let me just look down at my phone and play my game. And I tell him I'm not ignoring you, but I need this in my life right now so that I am not yelling at you.
Got it.
So that does help with my traveling anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Like I don't eat at all when we're in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Like unless we're stopping to get something to eat. But I'm not a snacker in the car. I'm not pulling out all these snacks like, oh, let me just eat. I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I barely even eat. I don't stop. If I'm driving, we're not, listen, whatever you need, you better get it before we go because I'm not stopping. I'm driving straight there. Like we're just going.
Wow.
Until we run out of gas, we're
Or
going.
somebody got to use the bathroom.
You better use it before we go. No, unless you're a little kid.
You can't
No,
even drink water then.
I'm sorry. You better get you a little potty or a diaper.
Okay.
Mm-mm. We don't stop. But I've even gotten different with that though, because we stopped twice coming back this last time. And that is so unlike us to we stopped on the way going. We had somewhere to be. And let me tell you how James did me. You ready for me to tell you how he did me?
Mm-hmm.
So we were supposed to play on Saturday and Sunday this past weekend. Well, Saturday it got rained out, but we had a hotel to go up there. And so James was like, we're gonna leave on tonight anyway because we already have a hotel. We just don't play today, but we'll still go up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. And so our team scheduled dinner for 6 o'clock. And so I was like, okay, you know, we'll leave about um 3 because I think it's like 2.5 hours to get there. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, we'll leave about 3 and then we'll get there, you know, at a reasonable enough time, about 5:30ish, you know.
But then you're rushing to get to dinner, right?
No, because we was already dressed. We just
Oh,
really had to go to the because we was gonna go to the hotel after.
okay.
So we was already dressed. So all day long, I'm cleaning, I'm ironing. I'm like so proud of myself because I'm getting all this stuff done. Because I rarely get Saturdays to do anything. And so I'm like, oh, I feel so great. We're driving down the road, and James is like, oh, there's the outlets. Excuse me, what? There's the what?
Oh, he likes to shop?
I like to
Oh, why did
I
he?
like to shop at outlets.
So why did he say that?
He said it because he was like acting like he didn't know they was right there. Because he knew if he would have told me when we was at the house that we was gonna pass by some outlets, oh, we would have left at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, got you. Okay, gotcha.
But we left in just enough time to get to dinner.
Gotcha. So
So
you
I was
couldn't
like,
stop.
look, no. I
Mhm.
said, look, we're stopping right now. I said, the shoes, I said, listen, I said, my shoes hurt my feet. I need to go get some new shoes.
Mm-mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
said, no, we have to stop right now. You should have told me. I said, you did not do me right. I said, how would you not tell me? And he said, now, Tony, he was just up there on that Alabama trip. They had to go that way. So he had seen it.
He knew it.
He knew it was there. And he was like,
Wait, hold on. Where did y'all go? What part of Alabama? Because we going in next month.
he was in Huntsville.
How far is that from Birmingham? You know,
Mm-mm. But Birmingham from here, I think it's 3 hours.
it's 2.5. Yeah, I think 2.5.
Yeah. I think from where I'm at, it's 3 hours though. Because
Oh, okay.
I'm on the other side of Atlanta. I'm like east, going towards South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
I have to pass through the city to get to the other side. So
Okay.
usually, whatever time it takes for people to get somewhere, it takes us at least another 30 minutes on top of that
Okay.
to get
Okay.
to the other side. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's like 3.5 hours or something like that. So, yeah, he was in Huntsville at that space center. And so he came
The
up.
Space Center. I went there before. Okay.
Yeah, so that's where they
Mm.
went on their field trip. So
Okay.
he went up and through because he wanted to go to Bucky's. So he went up and through that area. So he already knew they was there. Didn't say one thing about it when he came home. Oh, I passed right by the outlets. We're going to be passing back by there when we go to the thing. No, because he didn't want to shop. Because he knows I go from store. When I shop in the outlets, I go from store to store to store to store. Because I'm like, oh, I don't want, oh, they got this out here. Oh, they got a sale. Let's go. Like, I will be in the outlets all day. I love shopping in the outlets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we don't have good outlets close.
Oh, okay.
Like the closest outlet we have, I think, is in Commerce, and that's like an hour away. Like they're at least an hour away.
Oh, that's not far. When you said close, I was thinking like, 3 hours away or something like that.
Oh no, no, we have them in the outskirts of Atlanta, but I mean, I'm the traffic here. I just don't be trying,
That's true. Y'all traffic really sucks. I mean, Chicago's does too, but y'all people can't drive.
No. My friend just got an accident last week. Somebody side swiped her and kept going.
Mm-hmm. That's, man, y'all. Whew, I can't imagine what y'all insurance is. Car insurance.
I don't even know what our insurance is because James handles all that, but yeah, it's probably expensive, and we don't even get in accidents. He just
Yeah.
got his first accident since Caden. I think the last time James was in an accident was when Caden was 2,
Mm-hmm.
and so we don't get in accidents.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we all have to pay for other people.
Right.
I don't understand it.
So yeah, you here in Atlanta, you better be very. I'm glad that majority of the stuff that I do is in the country, so I don't really have to deal with the city.
Yeah. Because some of y'all exits are like, y'all got about 6 lanes. And if they come up so fast and then y'all loop around and so if you got to get from here to over there, you can miss it.
Oh, you will miss it because some exits they'll give you a warning that it's coming up, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
some exits it's like turn right, and you're like, "Whoa, what do you
Mm-hmm.
mean? I'm all the
Mm-hmm.
way over here." Yeah, and then some of them like you're in the right lane because you're trying to get off of an exit, but it'll be an exit for another exit, and your exit will be coming up next, but
That's
you won't.
true.
It's it's crazy. Like, and I've lived in Georgia my whole life, and I still am like, when I go downtown, or like I will not go downtown without waves on. I always have waves on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I do not. I can't.
Yeah. Um, yeah, y'all got definitely. I don't like to even drive when I'm there.
When I was in Texas, I was like, and when we went to Colorado, I was like, oh, this is nice. They give you plenty of time to get all the way over.
Because
They tell
Texas
you,
has got about 6 lanes too.
but it's the way that they
They
have
give
the
you,
sign.
yeah, and they give you time, right? You can really
Yeah.
kind of see down the road. Okay, yes, that's where I need to go. Atlanta, no,
No.
it's just like this. You got to cross
Yes.
over, and mm-mm.
Yes. Or people, oh my goodness, you don't know how many times we have seen people like almost crash into that median thing because they wait too late to get over, and then they like veer off, and then they too late, or they get off on the wrong exit, then they try to come back out. It's a mess. Like, I'm just like, why? So I try to avoid, if we drive into the city, James used to drive into the city.
Got it. Mhm.
I don't unless I go to a doctor's appointment, I don't really go into the city.
Yeah,
And thank God now they have a lot of brunch spots and eateries like on the outskirts of Atlanta. Like, cause at first the only time that you was gonna get any of that is you had to go into the city.
okay.
But now they have them like all around, real
Mm.
nice brunch spots to where it's like, oh, and it's not, you have choices. Like you say, I went to Toast on, well, no, Toast on Lennox is downtown, but I went to Scrump. Let me try out something at the Breakfast Club. Like, you got different spots you can hit up now,
Okay.
and I love that because your girl love a good brunch spot. I'm gonna tell you that now.
So we back at food. Okay. What is what is your favorite? Like, if you went to a brunch, to have brunch, you like what type
Mm,
of brunch?
it depends on the spot. So I really like chicken and waffles though.
Oh, that would be your go-to.
And I really like when they have like specialty waffles, like sweet potato waffles.
Oh no.
Yes. What do you mean no?
Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. I just went. Where did I go? Was that the last time I went to brunch? Oh, you'll be proud of me. Because I used to go to brunch at least once a week, every week.
Mm.
I have not been to brunch since my mom's birthday. That was March 6th. So almost a month I haven't been to brunch.
Okay.
But I also have been working too now.
There you go.
And so when I took her, we went downtown. We did go downtown for that. But let me tell you something, that's another thing. And when I go downtown, listen, we going at like 10 o'clock when everybody at work.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
they had a specialty waffle there. Was it a sweet potato waffle? It was something. And chicken. Now, please, when I ask you for chicken and waffles, please do not bring me some chicken tenders.
Okay. Right.
Do
It
you
should
know
be
what
a
I'm talking
wing.
about?
Yeah, I
Yes.
know.
What
It
are
should
you
be a
doing?
wing.
What are you
Sometimes they
doing?
cut the breast up in a strip.
No, don't bring me any of that. I want chicken wings.
So
I ain't
you
asking for chicken tenders and waffles. Okay? I
you
asked you for chicken.
probably have to
Oh,
specify.
I asked.
Okay.
Oh, I asked. Are these when you see me when you're saying chicken and waffles? Do you mean wings or
Yeah.
chicken tenders? Because when they say, "Oh, it's the tenders," I'm like, okay, let me choose something else right now because I'm not. I also like, oh no, that's what it was. It was lobster and waffle.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And the lobster was fried. Oh goodness gracious! You're gonna make me want to go tomorrow. Thank you, Jesus. I gotta go to work.
I never had fried lobster. I'm not so
Good.
lobster is I like lobster, but it's not something I have to have.
Mm. Yeah, it is. It's an acquired taste. I think it's not the normal like seafood type. I just love seafood though. I like shrimp, I like fish, I like lobster. Pretty much any I'll do a nice surf and turf with the steak and the shrimp. Like
Mm.
I love the lobster
How about
broil,
scallops?
love scallops,
Yeah.
love mussels, love oysters, all that stuff I really like a lot. Now it depends on how the scallop is cooked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you can put the bacon in it.
Mm-mm. I don't
Whew.
want that.
Well,
No,
how do you know?
I'm kind of a plain. Now that you're talking, like I don't like all that extra stuff. But the crazy thing is, I would be the one to try that stuff. Tyrone ain't get none of that. He's gonna get straight. If like when you said sweet potato, whatever. Now I may try sweet potato pancake. Waffles, I'm not really big on waffles. Every now and then, I may have them. But like, we have a place where they may have like a what is it called? Like a banana,
Uh,
strawberry banana,
uh,
something. Yeah. Yeah. Banana's Foster or something like that. No, I'm not ordering none of that. But yeah, no. So he just gonna order his straight bacon, sausage, just regular, eggs, stuff like that.
you
And
could cook at home.
I know, but that's what he like. He just likes plain, right? And now that I'm thinking about it, me too. But I always order the other stuff and then I'm eating off his plate and I'm like, I should have ordered what you ordered.
Because you don't like it.
But it sounds so good. It be sounding so good and then I get it and I don't really like fruit on my so like blueberry pancakes and
No,
stuff.
I don't like that.
Yeah, nah. Or they top it with the stuff on there.
Like the peaches.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
So I think that I'm learning something about myself. Just stick with the regular stuff.
Now I do not like Belgian waffles. Those huge, thick waffles.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I not like them. I like a really like Waffle House. Oh, Waffle House is the best. If you don't make
Waffle
your waffles,
House, like the Waffle House that you down south, all the Waffle Houses.
yes,
You think their food is the best?
the best. Absolutely, hands down. Absolutely, I will go to Waffle House tonight. Tell
Mm.
them to give me a nice all-star breakfast, and I'm gonna be the happiest person. Now, am I gonna feel that at 2 o'clock in the morning coming up? Absolutely, every bit of it.
Mm.
Cause
Yeah,
all that grease.
they're just not that good to me. Like I know a lot of people
Mm.
talk about like up here. So they always kind of convene at the Waffle House, right? Because we don't have them up here. And I'm like, what? I don't see what the big deal is about it. I don't understand.
Oh, it's just waffle. Let me tell you, when I went to Vegas, it was two things. When we came back over here, that I was like, "Ooh, thank you, Jesus." No, three. Chick-fil-A.
They don't have that in Vegas?
I think they finally just built one because Vegas was Sin City, so they would
Oh,
not
Chick fil A.
put yeah they
Gotcha.
wouldn't put a Chick-fil-A there. So
Hmm.
when we were there was no Chick-fil-A's. We had to drive like an hour and a half out to Utah to get to Chick-fil-A.
So what
So
happened? They now are okay with you sending?
yeah,
Chick fil A is now okay
because
with
sinners money is everywhere.
it's
Like
money.
it's yeah, like so I guess they got over that. So
Right.
yeah, I think
Make
they
it
were
make sense.
building one. I think they were building one when we left, as a matter of fact.
Mm.
But I don't think we ever went to it. So Chick-fil-A, Waffle House, and trees. Those was the three things that I was so grateful for when
And
I
who?
got back. Trees.
Trees?
Yeah, they don't have trees there. It's like all desert.
I don't know. Oh, trees.
Trees, like trees outside.
I'm like, what are you
Greenery.
talking about? Oh,
Yeah, like even
gotcha.
grass. Like they don't have any of that out there, and it was so depressing.
In Vegas.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's all sand and like stones and all that kind of stuff, and just Vegas was depressing.
But you could, huh?
It was to live there, absolutely.
There's no way it can be depressing with all that sun. Absolutely not.
No, it was it was very, very
Because
depressing.
they didn't have grass.
They didn't have like a lot of greenery.
Oh, greenery. Oh, greenery.
Period. Like it was just sun and stone and tumbleweeds and sand. Like it just was. It was like I felt like I lived in a desert for real.
And I think I would like that.
I did not. I did not. I was very homesick when it in regards to that. Like if I go back and visit, it wouldn't bother me though.
Mm.
And I mean, they had places, they had towns like Henderson was known to have grass and stuff, but like your normal places there was like brown buildings. Everything was like brown, unless
Oh,
you strip, you know.
okay.
Yeah, and tan. It just was very plain,
I
like
get that. If that's the color scheme, right? That's very blah.
very blah.
Yeah.
And so I was very much so happy to get back to Georgia when we moved back. I was like, oh, I just want to kiss this grass. I just want to roll around this grass.
Oh,
Yeah. Because the strip, when you go on the strip, you're really spoiled with Vegas.
yeah.
Like that's
Because
not
you
real
think that that's
Vegas.
what, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, that's not real. They have built, I think that's why they have it there and why so many people end up in so much trouble there. Because when you're not on the strip and you're forced to deal with what Vegas really looks like, it's
Mm.
depressing.
Yeah. Okay. So you probably, I mean, I guess I don't know what Vegas really looks like because that's where we go, the strip. We've gone,
Hmm.
no, that was Arizona. Um,
Arizona, I heard is pretty though.
yeah,
I've never.
Arizona is pretty.
Mhm.
Um, that was Arizona. So that wasn't, we went to the Grand Canyon. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
heard that's beautiful.
Arizona.
I've never
Hmm.
been.
Yeah. But I don't know what real Vegas is like.
I mean, it's not horrible, but it's just like I said, it's just totally different. Like I remember driving through there the first time, and we drove. Of course, like when you come in, the strip is right there, so you're like completely amazed. Like, oh my god,
Hmm.
this is what it's like on TV and all this. And driving is so much different than flying because
Mm.
it's like you're on the highway and you're like driving past it, and it's like I mean, it's
It's
just
lit,
awesome.
right?
Like
Hmm.
yeah, it's just
Hmm.
awesome seeing it like that. And so and then we just kept driving, and as you get further away, because we used to live like 30 minutes on the strip. And so as you get further away from the strip, it's just like, oh, it's just nothing out here.
It's desert. Like, okay.
Yes, yes,
Gotcha.
yes. And
Okay.
they have little they do have casinos, you know, that are not on the strip, like in different because you have little neighborhoods,
Yeah.
and then neighborhoods used to have their own casinos. So you had
Okay.
Red Rock Cafe was its own thing, and it was a lot of it was like right out of big neighborhood establishments. So you did have that, but until you got to those little places, it was all just like blah.
Oh, yeah. I could see how that would not be appealing.
California is nice though. I really do like California.
That's where I wanted to move. I wanted to move to LA, and he was like, we would be broke because you would shop every day. And you're damn right I would. So, yeah, we end up the other opposite way. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, California. I like California, but I do think I'm going to like Florida better. I think California is a place to visit for me as I think about it. Yeah.
California and Vegas for me are
Yeah.
places I want to visit. Florida, that was our first choice when we were coming back from Vegas. That's where we wanted to move. But because I was sick, James was like, I need us to be a little bit closer to home, so I have some help with you.
Okay. Hmm.
So that's why we ended up not in Florida. But that was our first option to move to Florida.
Yeah. Yep.
So I think that Florida is the best of both worlds because it has the tropicalness about it. It has the sunshine. It's just
Mm-hmm.
Florida is just a very nice. I really do like Florida.
Mm-hmm.
It gives like vacation vibes, but also family vibes. Like
Yeah.
you can do both.
Mm-hmm.
So I like Florida a lot. We go to Florida at least once a year.
And then I'm discovering all on Instagram all these different islands in Florida.
Hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna be there.
Hmm.
We're gonna be
Hmm.
there. Because I was like, man, you don't even have to go too far. It's so many different little places that you can go right in Florida.
They have so many, and just when you think you've heard of all of them, and I hear it
It's
all the time at the school because these kids have like little beach houses or whatever, and they say we're going to Saint blah blah blah, and I'm like, where is that?
mm,
Florida. Oh, okay, I never heard of it. So it's so many.
yeah, it is. Yeah. So I'll
Yeah,
be glad to be. I mean, Miami is overrated to me. I'm not a Miami person. I don't see why people like Miami. Like it's not a whole lot to it to me. You know.
I don't like Miami. We went there what a couple of years ago. My cousin graduated from the University of Miami, so we went there for her graduation. And I was like, really, to be honest with you, this is a bit much for me. It just for me, it was too commercialized there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just think it's a lot of hype for nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's like, because when we went, they was filming Baywatch, the
Oh,
new
okay.
one. And
Hmm.
so like the beach was lit, and I was like, what is really going on here? Like this is too much. Like, and the people, it's really nice there. The weather is beautiful.
Hmm. Hmm.
The weather is absolutely beautiful. But I feel like weather in Florida, period, especially the further you go down south,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
just it's just beautiful. It is just
Hmm.
beautiful. My cousin lives in Tampa, and it'll be like 30 degrees here, and she's like, "Oh, I got on me a little jacket." I'm like, What's the temperature?" "Oh, it's like 65, 70."
Hmm.
Thanks.
Yeah. Tampa was where we originally thought about, but then it's so close to the water. We wanted to be more central because we was like, we ain't trying to get hit by that anything
Hurricane.
that come around that outside
Yeah.
area, you know. So Orlando is very centralized, and we said, hey, can't go wrong here.
No, you can't go wrong there. Are y'all gonna get a beach house?
You mean after we get our house?
Mhm.
uh, okay, speak it. I don't know, but I if I got a beach house, I don't want a beach house. I want a Ghanaian house
What is that?
in Ghana.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Do we have a discussion already?
I think I told you. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I told you. Yeah, if it was up to me, probably in my 60s, I would move to Ghana.
Have you been to Africa before?
No,
How do you know you want to live there?
I heard this lady talk about it, and I just can imagine. And everybody who goes is like, when you step off the plane, you're at home. You feel like you're at home. So yes, would I need to visit? I do. I do need to visit, but I just think that I it's something in me that wants to do it.
So if you visited Africa, you would go to Ghana.
No, I would go to Djibouti.
Okay. I have a
I mean, yes, yes, I would have to go back another time because they those are far away from each other.
mhm.
But yeah, I my son was there. He went there when he was in the military, and he said it's like an island you got to see.
Wow. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I never. Yeah, I got to figure it out where we want to go when we go over there. My friend went for a whole month, and she like absolutely.
Where did she go?
I don't remember. I gotta
Okay.
ask, but she was there for a month, and she is like when I tell you she took her whole family. It was her husband,
Oh.
and her three kids,
Mm-hmm.
and her son is only a year old, so he got exposed to that at a year old. And she said it was absolutely amazing. A wonderful experience.
Well, they said it's so reasonably priced there. Like, there's no taxes. So when you pay your house off, you pay your house off. Like, you don't
That's
have
it.
to worry about, right. Um, yeah, it just, the lady, she came from, I forgot what part of the United States. She was a single lady. She built her house there. She paid like less than $2,000 for everything in a month for her to live.
What?
That was her mortgage. That was everything. Less than 2,000. Her eating, everything, excursions, all the stuff.
What?
Yeah, she said it's so reasonable there.
But how much are the tickets to get over there?
Oh, I'm sure the tickets are high, and you got to take them shots and all of that stuff. Yeah, you gotta have those shots. So that's the thing that I probably would dread, but I am gonna go at some point.
I probably have most of my shots being in the military. I probably have had most of those shots that you need. I would just have to see if they need to be updated or if they're one time shot.
Oh, uh-huh.
Because
Well,
they gave shots when we went into the military. Ooh,
I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure because no telling where you were gonna end up.
ooh, girl. And then that I'll never forget that smallpox shot. Do you know what that looks like?
Smallpox.
Yeah, so when you get, I don't have it, but my mom, like back in the day, they would give them like this little shot right here, and it would make their skin bubble up.
Oh, tuberculosis.
No, smallpox. This is
Oh, I,
smallpox.
I never
Yeah,
had it, but tuberculosis was like that too. It would be
yeah,
raised, and then you watch it for 3 days, and
yeah.
then yeah,
No,
smallpox.
smallpox went right here in your arm, and it will. You would know that you were good because you would start. And she still has that scar to this day on her arm from the.
Oh, I probably never took it.
No, it was only for people. I don't think we like civilians take it. I think
Oh,
only, and they don't. I don't think they do it like that anymore. They might. I never had. I didn't even have to get it. You only take that if you do get deployed out of the country.
okay. Mhm.
Yeah. So my mom had to go to Korea.
Oh, she was military too.
Uh huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she retired.
Oh,
20
okay.
years in the army.
Okay.
My dad was in the military. That's how
Oh,
they met.
so just a military family.
We used to military family. James is the same way. His dad was in the Marines
Okay,
and in the army. He did 30 years.
gotcha.
Yeah, so yeah, we're just a military family.
Yeah, I was listening to this. I went to the post office the other day, and this lady was, shoot, I don't know how old she was. She had to be in her 40s maybe, and she said she was thinking about going to the military to
Mm-hmm.
do something. I don't know. So she could get, oh, she works at the post office. So she said she's getting her 401k from here, but she wanted to get something military benefit. And
Yes.
because she's the age she is, it would happen quick or something. I don't know. I was just like, who thinks of that in their 40s to go into
Not me.
the military? I mean, I know you would skip a lot of people, like if you got degrees and stuff like that, but at 40 something,
No.
I wish I would go into the military. And no, no, no.
No, I'm not. And now they are, James just read an article that they are thinking about recalling retirees. Like you might be in your 40s and they say, oh, we need you to come back in. Because the numbers are low.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, well, you got out and I got medically retired, so they're not looking our way. But I just couldn't imagine being retired and then, you think everything's done and then they call you, they recall you, they make you come back.
Mm,
Because you've given the time and when you retire, you're done.
mm-hmm.
Like you don't want to go back.
Right.
And so, yeah, I mean, at 40 something, I could not, especially knowing what I know about the military, there's no way I wanted it at 40.
Yeah, I'm sure you saw tons of stuff because the stuff my son don't even talk about. He'd be like, if you only knew.
And I actually had it good because I worked in the hospital.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So mine was like going to work like a regular job,
Yeah.
But like when I tell you, the military, especially going to somewhere like the Air Force, um, you deal with all kinds of things from racial stuff
Mm-hmm,
to
mm-hmm.
like, sexism.
Yeah, I
Like
heard
you
that
deal
with the
with a
women.
lot. Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Especially in a branch like the Air Force where they feel like the army is they feel like that's where
they
black
kind of
people.
take everybody, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But when you go into other branches outside of that, especially like the Navy and the Air Force, oh you
yeah,
catch it.
yep.
You catch it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
catch
heard that Air Force is really, they really rough. Hmm. Yeah.
yes. 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 Yes.
Hmm.
They are. They are. And I mean, especially because you're away from home. I was only 21 when I went in, and I mean I had just turned 21 when I went in, and so I still was pretty young
Hmm.
and naive to the world. I didn't really know. I went to a HBCU, and so that was my first time truly being exposed to diversity. To be honest with
Hmm.
you, outside
Hmm.
of my high school was pretty diverse.
Hmm.
But you get in cliques in high school and you don't have to, you're not made to be around somebody that you don't want to be around.
Right.
So if you don't choose to immerse yourself in the culture, you don't.
Hmm.
Whereas in someone like the Air Force, you're forced into it because they're
Hmm.
gonna give you a roommate and they don't care what they look like. You're gonna just be with that person.
Hmm.
Basic training, you're just with that bunkmate that you have, you're just with them.
Hmm.
And so it forces you into culture. So it can
Learning
almost,
other people.
yeah, like
Hmm.
diversity and all that kind of stuff. And I'm a better person for it. I'm very grateful because it doesn't bother me at all to be around people of different cultures and
Hmm.
races. And and we teach Kaden that, like, no matter what color you are, you can stand in any room
Hmm.
and hold your head up.
Well, this is the crazy thing. I mean, yeah, it depends on your own culture. You could not want to be. I have to go to Aldi today, right? So right now I live in the hood, right? And so all these Aldis are different, right? So the hood Aldi is totally different. When you walk into one where you can tell it's more like it may be mixed. It may be where whites and blacks go. The fruit is in the front, right? It's right as soon as you walk in, you got all the fruits and vegetables. This one, they got all the snacks, they got all the juices, all the pops first, right? So first you walk in, first, and it's small. Like the Aldi's in the hood are small, right? So I walked in. I mean, I've been in here before, but I just really started to pay attention to some of the differences. It's kind of the lighting is more,
Damn.
yeah, more
Mm-hmm.
dim. So I get over there to the fruits and vegetables, and they barely have any. Now, on one hand, here's me thinking in my head, like, I can't knock them because if they're not going to buy it, why are we sending all this fruit and they're not going to buy it? Most of the fruit was like, some of the apples was like, I'm like, how long these apples been here? Because they about, it's
Shriveled up.
exact that part. So I'm like, okay. And then the people, it just is a different vibe. Like the people, what they talking about, how they
What they
talking,
talking about?
like mama bought you damn chips, and like what they're gonna eat. And I'm just thinking, like, this is my people. Like, we got to do better. We got to do better. But they don't set us up to do better.
That's what I was just
Because
about
you
to say.
you put all
Listen
the
to
junk
what you
in the
said.
front.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's on purpose, because I promise you, like, the Aldi I like is in Indiana. Now I'm in all the way in Chicago, but the one I like
How
is in
far is that away?
about 40 minutes. But I used to live out in, it's called Cherville. I used to live in Cherville. And so I love that Aldi. But when you go in there, then them white people looking at you like, what you doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like a it's a catch 22, but it's so bright. Oh, the fruits look so good. Everything
Yep.
is just, it's just crazy. I called in one time on them because I was like, this don't make sense. There's a complete difference. It don't make sense. And so they
Mhm.
swore up and down they was gonna, do something different. But I walked in that joint today. It's the same.
It's the same.
Yep.
Like we getting our money with it being like this. So if
Yeah.
you, oh, girl,
Exactly. If they
if
put the
you want
fruits
to
at the
somewhere
front, it wouldn't make any sense because they would walk all the,
all the way around.
yeah. Yep.
That's not the one here by me. I have an Audi, like maybe 5 minutes from my house. So that's how it is. The fruit
That's
service,
a nice one, right?
it's okay.
By you?
It's decent because I don't go in there often
Mm-hmm.
enough. I've probably been in Audi maybe 3 times my whole life. So I mean, compared to Publix,
Oh, Publix so high.
oh god, but it's so nice in there. It is so nice. Oh my god, I tried to get some groceries online from Publix one time, and they told me it was a $20 service fee. I said, "Say what?" Publix say what?
Wait, for them to deliver it?
No, for them to pack it up and for me to go pick it up, $20 service fee.
What?
I said, Publix, what now? You done went crazy. I emptied my whole cart and drove up there and got my
I
stuff.
bet you did. Oh
Because
my
it don't
good.
tell you until the end. Like, you just put stuff in there. Ooh, this on sale. Listen, oh, then you get to the end and you look at it. How did I ring up this much stuff? And then you look and it's like, oh, because they,
$20 fee.
yes, because you got to add the taxes and all that. I said, wait a minute. Taxes ain't this much. So I look back at it, $20 service fee for them to just walk around and pack your groceries.
That's crazy. Uh,
I'm like,
Now here's the crazy thing here is like, so I was thinking I wanted to go to this other Aldi where it's more mixed, right? Which I would have had to hit traffic. And I was like, I don't have time. I had a client. I'm like, I don't have time. I got to get back, And so the thing about it is there is literally a food desert where I live. It's a food desert. Like
hmm.
each way, there is no grocery stores. The Aldi was the closest, I promise you. Right? Like they used to have what's called a Save a Lot. I don't know if you have it,
Yep.
but it's all
Hmm.
garbage food, right? So they closed
Yep.
down to remodel to bring more crap in because, they're serving our people. So that's why I went down to Aldi, but it's it's just crazy how they do us.
But I bet you it's a lot of fast food around there.
Girl, the best chicken, honey. You talking about chicken wings, child? Please,
I would be dead there.
child, please. Chicken wings, fish. That's you're gonna have all this fried junk, junk. No,
Oh.
no good quality foods. Nope.
Yeah, I love what we say. We have it's a mix. So you got Kroger's, Publix, you got everything is within like 5-10 minutes from me.
Yeah,
And then you have your Lidls. Is that what you call them? Lindies, Lidls. I don't
I
know.
don't know what that is.
It's like the parent store to Aldi.
Oh, I haven't heard of that.
Now that store is like boom. It's like glass windows, everything. Like it's. I haven't been in there, but I've seen it, and it
But
looks.
they have like the same foods Aldi has, just
Yeah,
like
it's like a parent store to Aldi. So I
hmm,
believe it's the same kind of setup. I've never been in one.
okay.
That one's a little bit further away from me. I think that one might be about 20 minutes from me. 25. So I just never find the time to, and it's all the way out of my way. So I never find time to go to it.
Okay.
Because I passed like maybe 15 grocery stores on my way to that one. So I don't.
Well, consider yourself blessed.
Yeah, we got a lot of grocery stores by us, a lot, and they constantly are like remodeling them. And
Because they
yeah,
competing. If you got a lot, they trying to compete with each other.
yeah, one way I can go to one Kroger, one way I can go to another Kroger. Then you got, like I said, you got Publix, you got Aldi, all that's right there. You go to the street, it's another Kroger. Yeah, like they got them. Yeah, it's grocery stores everywhere here. You would love it.
I sure would
Hmm.
because I like to have a choice. I had no choice. I would have had to either, like I say, it would have took me if I would have went down. There's a like super Walmart, which is hood, but it would have been way down the way. So I like a choice, you know.
Yeah. When you get to Florida, you'll have a lot of fresh
Oh,
market
absolutely. That's what
and
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to
uh-huh.
the farmers stands, be able
Uh-huh.
to buy my stuff like that, because that's what I
Hmm.
prefer, you know.
We have a lot of those here too. The vegetable produce stands. We have a
Yeah,
lot of those here.
I love that. Yeah.
Yes, we have a lot, and they just like around COVID, they started picking up. Like right,
Okay.
they had one before COVID, but I think it started getting a lot of business after COVID.
Yeah.
I love going there for my greens. Oh, they be so fresh.
Right. Right.
Everything I get from there, I just love it so much, and it's not bad price.
Oh, they give you good prices because they're like
Yes,
farmers who actually pick their stuff and come to these markets to make money. I used
I
to go when I lived
love
in
it.
Indiana. That's where I used to go. They had all the, the farmers will set up. You get, I mean, fresh. You talking about fresh stuff? Yeah.
Yes, I'm talking about the yams and like the sweet potatoes is just, I mean, the peas. Like
Yep.
I'm the next time I go, I need to do a video so you could just see the stuff. It is so nice. We go, my mom and I will be like, "Oh, you want to go?" And we'll go, and they just everything, and they're so friendly. I just love going there. I would rather
Mm-hmm.
go there to buy all my vegetables and then go to like
Exactly.
a grocery store and just buy, something like rice and
Mm-hmm.
things like that to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just wish, and we have a meat market here too, so you can get your
Okay.
meat from the meat markets. I do like to get my meat from Publix. I will Publix. I'll tell you that. I love getting my meat from Publix.
Why? Why not the meat market?
Oh well, if I had a meat market
Oh, okay.
close, then
Okay.
yes. But the Publix is the closest thing
Okay.
that
Gotcha.
I feel has. I'm not getting my meat from Kroger or Walmart. I'm not.
Yeah, they have quality pro yeah. Yeah.
But you're gonna spend like $20 on one pack of meat.
Yeah. I mean, that's we go to Sam's. That's where we go and get ours. And I've had from these stores meat that was not good. On the outside, it looked like it was good.
Yes, and then you open it and it
You're like,
smells
what in
so
the?
bad. What is going on?
Yep, yep. So I'd rather I don't. I mean, I'm gonna pay it, because I know that it's gonna be good.
And what I like about Publix is even though you could tell their stuff is very fresh, if you ask the butcher to cut you a certain piece of the meat, they'll do it right there in your face. That's what I love about Publix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I really love that.
they high enough. They should.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to Publix every time in Florida. I'd be like, this store's so high. We go there. I'm like, we only came for like 3 days worth of food. We end up spending $250.
Yeah. Yep.
Like every time we go in that store.
Every time. Publix is like a whole bill.
Yeah,
So what
it
I
is.
do is I go shopping. I do a couple things. So I go shopping at Kroger for like snacks and stuff like that. And then my meats and stuff, I'm like, okay, I want Publix for that.
Mm.
So I'll get all my sides and all that from Kroger.
But
And then
Kroger is like a
mhm,
lower quality. Like, is it like Aldi?
no, it's a step above
Up
all.
of Aldi. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a step above. Kroger used to be like a Publix. It used to be like when you went to Kroger, it's like hell because we used to have Bilo. I don't know if you've heard of that before.
Mm-mm.
Bilo, Save a
But it
Lot, those
sounds
on the same.
okay. Those all sound about the
Yeah,
same quality. Yeah.
yeah. And so Bilo was a little bit higher notch because what they did was when we lived in my neighborhood, it was a Bilo. And then when I left, they downgraded it to a Save a Lot. Oh, my mom was so mad. She was like, "What are they doing over here?" But yeah, so Bilo was considered a little bit higher brand than Save a Lot. And yeah, I mean, but then it was Bilo, and then it's Save a Lot, Bilo, Kroger, Publix.
Hmm.
And so back when I was growing up, that's pretty much all the options you had. And Winn Dixie, they had some Winn
Win
Dixies,
Dixie. Yeah. Hmm.
Piggly Wigglies.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I
So
I heard of them. Yeah.
you
Win
never
Dixie.
been in a Winn Dixie or Piggly Wiggly?
Um, I want to say Wisconsin had it. Or has it now. One of those now. But I don't go there. That's where I'm from, right? Milwaukee. But I don't go there often. So we used to have Pick and Save, which I think
Pick
became
and say. Mm-hmm.
it became Winn Dixie, or what's the other one you said?
You got Winn Dixie,
Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly
Piggly Wiggly,
Wiggly. Oh, I used to
maybe. I think
love
so. Yeah.
Pig.
Yeah.
Yes, Piggly Wiggly was good too. So like Bilo, Piggly Wiggly, Winn Dixie were kind of on the same page.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Yeah, and so I guess now I guess you can say like Aldi and Lidl. I think that's how you say it. And like all those are like the new Piggly Wigglies and Winn Dixies and Bilos.
Okay.
I just can't bring myself to not have no bags when I check out.
You can bring yours or pay 12 cents a bag.
I just can't get with like you just ringing my stuff up and putting it in the
Well, the thing about here in I think in Chicago, you get charged for plastic bags in the city, 7 cents or something. Of some places you go, they like you want a bag. I said, do it cost? Nope, I carry it out by hand.
My mom just told me that about what's that shoe store? DSW. They do
What?
not give you bags anymore.
Oh, yeah, like it is certain places that's like that. They
But you
don't.
know, I was taught, and I know you was probably taught the same thing. You don't walk out of the store without no bag.
Yeah, but I think they're trying to cut back for the land, and it's supposed to be for the earth.
No, I get the reason behind it, but
No.
I'm saying my moral compass struggles with it
Oh,
because
walking out, it just is
yeah,
weird.
walking out with the
Yeah.
yeah, because you was taught like that was ingrained in you. They're gonna think you're stealing. Make sure you put it in a thing.
Hmm.
And I find myself telling Katie that because she'll walk out of the store in a minute. Like we buy her stuff, and she'll pick up her stuff. And I said, put it in the bag. Put it in the bag.
Yeah. I hate to pay 7 cents for a bag, so I'll be like,
Yeah,
hey, yeah,
because
or get a box. Aldi, you get a box that's from there. That's I just went today and got a box. Somebody gave me 2 bags. I didn't need the two. I was like, gave the other bag to somebody else.
and I have several bags I could easily take it there. Big ones, you know, TJ Maxx size ones. I
Yeah.
have several, but it's just something about them
Well,
bags.
Sam's is like that too.
I don't go and say like if we
Oh,
have to
yeah.
shop in Sam's. I am not allowed in Sam's. I don't know how to shop in Sam's.
What do you mean you don't know how to shop in Sam's?
Every
Because
time
it's bulk
Sam's,
or
yeah, oh yeah, because it's bulk, and I see all of it. I'm like, oh, we need this and we need that, and I get up there $1,000 later, and James is like, what did you buy?
it's true. It's true.
And I'm like, I don't know. Like everything seemed like I needed
It's
it.
true. It is true.
So I'm not allowed in Sam's. Anytime something has to be, if I go in, listen, I don't even have a Sam's card.
Oh, you don't have to. Okay. Yeah.
My card has been revoked. If I go in Sam's, it is with James, and I have to stay with James.
Yeah, it's like a
Can do
one-stop
it.
shop because you can get from your towels to office supplies to
Clothes,
yeah, yeah, it's true.
wine.
Yeah.
You get
Everything you
everything
can
in there.
think of. It's true.
They
They
got the
smart.
snacks up front, so where if you get hungry, you can go eat and come back and do it
They
again.
smart.
Like
Yeah, they know. Mhm.
Sam's got a whole setup in there for you to spend a
It's a
lot of money.
system. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You can buy your patio furniture in there,
They got exercise equipment. They got all the
cell phone.
springtime anything. Yep. Yep. Jewelry, and they got good jewelry too.
Yes, and I'm looking like, what is Sam's doing to me?
TVs. Yep.
I
Yep.
be don't go there at Christmas time
Uh,
when they got the black nutcrackers out. They got
yeah.
the all the gear for the front yard,
Yep.
and you're like, oh, it's only $40.
Yeah. And that adds up so fast.
Halloween too. That's another time. Nope.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't buy for Halloween, but he would if I would go along with it. But I don't like decorating for Halloween.
I don't decorate for Halloween, but we do Halloween every year.
Okay.
It's big in our
Yeah, he would love it because he likes he like to watch all those movies. I ain't watching them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh, Katie just likes to dress up because
Oh,
she's a Halloween baby pretty much. Her birthday's November 2nd,
okay.
so
Mm-hmm.
she's a Halloween. So she loves Halloween. Like she wants to do a Halloween party this year for
Okay.
her birthday. I think I'm gonna do like a Wednesday theme party for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Adams family. I think we're gonna be the Adams family this year.
Okay. Yeah, I
And
want to go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, I want to do a like costume party though. Just
Yeah.
everybody figure out who you gonna be. Just the regular, you be whoever,
Yes.
Yeah.
That
But
would
it's
be.
gonna be
That's what. Yeah.
probably until we move. Yeah. Because
That's
we're
what
gonna do one. Mm-hmm.
we'll probably do it down in our basement because we have an unfinished huge space. We've had a part down there for her before, and it was a huge success because it was so much space, and we didn't have to worry about them tearing up anything. It was
Okay.
just open,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I don't know. We had a lot of fun, so I think we might do that again this year. Have her a nice Halloween party, set up an area that's like the little haunted house area, cause she's turning 13, so I want
Okay.
her. Yeah, so we're gonna do a photo shoot this year. But I told her we're not doing too much because 3 years from now you're gonna be 16 and you're gonna want like the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was
We
like, we're not gonna do it
16.
big. Yeah, I was
Mm-hmm.
like, it's really about sweet 16, but I really do think that 13 is special too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna let her get a little sew in and take some pictures and have her little party, and that's gonna be it, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Because I got to pay for this private school and these travel balls. I just
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Woo, I remember I we didn't even do travel ball, but well, she traveled for basketball some, but it wasn't like across the world. Yeah, but it is expensive. It's always something when it comes to them sports.
It is like they need a new bat or new gloves or a new this or a new that. And then when you feel like you caught up, dues are due. And then we get ready to go to California next year. So we need your money for this. And I'm like,
Hmm. Yeah,
ah! But everybody just keep telling me like, enjoy it.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
So
it goes fast.
yeah. So we just try to live in the moment with her. She loves it. We love watching her do it. So, just stick with it and see where she goes. She wants to play college softball. So
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
just letting her know, it gets more competitive the higher you get up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because she's
Hmm.
been doing it, a long time, so she'll be fine.
She'll be fine. Yeah. And so as long as she wants to pursue it, we're going to support her in it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 8:30 for you.
Yeah. Where's Tyrone? Is he there?
I don't think so. I'm trying to
Tyrone?
listen. I don't think he got here yet. We got a roof put on over there, so no telling what is going on where he's at.
Okay.
And he don't get, 7. He should be here by 7 o'clock, but he barely makes 7 o'clock. Yeah, he may stroll in at 8 o'clock.
All right. Well, you need to be getting yourself together to feed the man when he get there.
Well, his mama made something, and then I'm gonna make the sides, just some rice and corn. So yeah, um,
That's what I made tonight.
rice
Cream
and corn.
corn and rice. And I made
Mhm.
chicken, barbecue
She
chicken.
made salmon croquettes. Have you had those?
Oh yes, my mom makes the best salmon
Yeah.
croquettes. Oh
I don't know how she make them because I never had them.
no. Oh. Well, my mom makes them like patties.
That's what I think. I hope
Yeah.
because that's how I make them when I make them.
Green onion in there. Oh,
She makes. She put green pepper and onion in there. Well,
I've never had that before.
we
So it
gonna
should be good for you to try.
Mhm. You're so silly. We're gonna try it.
Yes, you
If
are.
nothing else, I had my green drink, so
Oh, I'm not really that hungry. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, because you're funny when it comes to eating. I can tell.
I am.
You're
I
very picky with food.
am. Hmm. And I
So,
don't. I don't eat that much, so I like to make it count.
well, I really just pray for your sake that everything is just lovely. Like, lovely.
If not, I'll just eat, the rice and the corn. I'll eat that and I'll be good.
I put all kinds of stuff in my corn.
Like what?
Heavy whipping cream, salt, pepper,
Oh,
sugar,
you actually make a
cream corn, like a corn pudding.
cream corn, right? You cook it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. On
Okay,
the
gotcha.
stove, like fry it. Yep.
Okay. Fried corn. That's what it
Uh-huh.
is. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yep.
haven't fried corn in a long time. But that's the corn you gotta get off the cob.
No, you could use the can.
I've never done it with the can.
Uh-huh. You could,
Okay.
because you just drain it and it's
Okay.
regular kernels. Kernels then, you know.
Never did it that way.
Uh-huh. Because it's the same thing.
Okay.
And then you just put it in the pan and put your butter in there. Sometimes you can put bacon in there. I
You
didn't do
always
bacon.
talk about bacon. I
I
I
didn't do
can't
it this
I
time.
can't do no bacon because I'm not eating pork anymore.
That's what I told you. So you could do butter. You could do butter
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
You use
flour,
flour? Yeah.
flour,
Mm-hmm.
and you make like a little roux.
Roux. Mm-hmm.
And then you put your corn in there. You put your little I put Parmesan cheese in mine too.
Oh, I've never had that. Like
Yeah.
milk.
Yep. I put heavy whipping cream in there.
Oh, you heavy whipping cream. Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's probably really good.
Uh-huh. And then I put the little I never because I read a recipe one time that said to put the cheese in it. I had never thought to put the cheese in it, but it gives it a more like distinct taste.
I'm
Like
sure.
go to like a steakhouse or something, that corn pudding, it tastes more like that.
Corn pudding. No, I never had that at a steakhouse. But
Oh yeah.
okay. It's thick, like you can cut it.
No,
Oh,
no, it's like a scoop. You can just scoop it out.
okay.
Mm-hmm. It's like fried corn, but it's just
They call it a
a
corn
little
pudding.
bit thicker than that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
Okay, girl.
it's been great. We just kept it surface today.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it needs to
It's
be like,
good. Yeah.
yeah, it's good to be like sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Learn a little bit about each other more.
Yeah. And what we
Mhm.
like to eat and stuff like that.
Pray for me with this eating, because Lord.
I told you, you're gonna
Right.
have to sit and really find something to substitute.
I might just start drinking water.
You'll be drinking a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's fine.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I need it. That's why I got this cute cup from Bucky's.
Keep filling it up every time it's empty.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll check in. We'll check in next week and see how it went. Right. So
Yeah.
remember, all of our audience members will be checking in with you. So let's see how you do. Put the pressure on.
Okay. Oh, I wrote 6 devotions too. 6.
Today?
No, over the past week.
Oh, you said you only needed 9, right?
I think so. Yeah, I gotta go back and look, but I wrote these out, so I'm gonna have to take a picture of them
Oh,
and let it translate in my phone, because I actually like writing better than I do typing.
yeah, me too. Me too. Well, good for you. You get in there.
Yeah, it's
All
coming
right.
together. Okay.
Okay, I will talk to you soon,
Oh,
girlfriend.
friend.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.